Gordy, what are you doing in the bath? No. Bottles and beer and baths don't go together. Why are you in the bath in the middle of the afternoon?
I needed to relax. The best place for me to relax is the bath. The bed, the bath, and the bus, the 3 B's. I needed to relax and think in a different way. That's why I'm in the bath in the middle of the afternoon.
Okay, I get that. Okay, go relax. Just relax.
Thank you.
You're welcome.
How are you going to relax today, my dear?
I don't know. Maybe I'll take a bath. Do you need a break? Do you need to stop and take a bath like Gordy? Because you are working too hard and you are thinking too much and you are running through your days trying to figure your problems out? I know that one. We need to rest mentally and emotionally. We start to think too much and we worry. We get into paralysis by analysis. We are trying to figure out the same problem over and over and over and over and over and over and over again, like a little rat on the wheel. And we're still circling and looping the same situation days in, days out, weeks, months, and years later. And we tap out emotionally and we get free floating anxiety. And we need a break and a buffer. And the irony is that rest provides often solutions for the problems we're looking for. Solutions arise after rest. Our problems instead become mysteries to be embraced. We start to look at them differently, and new ideas emerge for how to approach our life. Rest actually protects us from overwork. I love this quote. It says, after periods during which one has actively tried to solve a problem but has not succeeded, the sudden right orientation of the situation, and with it the solution, tend to occur at moments of extreme mental passivity. A well-known physicist in Scotland once told me that this kind of thing is generally recognized by physicists in Britain. We often talk about the 3 B's, he said: the bus, the bath, and the bed. That's where the greatest discoveries are made in our science. And that's by Wolfgang Kohler. So Gordy had it right when he decided to stop and take a bath in the middle of the afternoon. He needed some mental, emotional, intellectual space in his life and world. So how do you do that? How do you just take a break? How do you stop? There's the old Nike commercial that says, just do it, right? Or the old drug commercial, just say no. Just stop. Just say no to this sped up mind. And I know that's really challenging for a lot of us for so many different reasons. But there's a point where you have to say, enough. And what is one thing that you can do is you change the channel. Now, what does that mean? No, it's not the TV channel, but it means that you change the way input is coming into you, sensory input. So for example, if you're at the computer working, you make yourself get up and walk away for 10 minutes. Or instead of close visioning, you look out across the room 10 feet. Or you look out to the tree outside. You switch the channel, which helps the brain find new pathways and go, oh gosh, thank goodness she stopped and shifted something so I can relax and find a new way to think about something. You might listen to music If you've been deeply visual, turn on the radio, put on your iPods, go for a walk. You might smell something. It's a different way to change the sensory input. Smell something nice, peppermint oil. If you've been sitting all day, get up and move. If you're in a very physically active space, become more still and stretch. So think about what would change the channel. What is your regular routine every day, or your work, or how you operate through life? And what is different from that that would give you a mental, emotional, intellectual break from what you're doing and return you to your work refreshed. Another way to help yourself is through observation. You want to take a break so you can, move back into your work or whatever you're doing, your projects, with some degree of freshness. And the irony is that when you take that break, like Wolfgang Kohler said, some of the greatest discoveries are made in the bed, the bath, and the bus. It's when you're not thinking about things that ideas rush to you. So it might be brushing your teeth in the morning, cutting carrots up, listening to music, putting makeup on in front of the mirror. That's when that intuitive, creative voice can sometimes come in and operate when you're not thinking so hard. Because what happens is we're focused small on whatever we're trying to accomplish, but we're not open to the realm of ideas and possibility and spaciousness. So when we go from this narrow focus to open awareness, ideas can start to function again. Now, maybe for some people who are thinking too much, or they're always creative, right? And you want the muse to stop. You go for a walk, you go for a hike, and you're always thinking, and your head is going out there and your body's going over there, and they are not connected. So the power of observation, pure observation, brings you into the presence. It sharpens your awareness, and it actually relaxes your body, your heart, your thoughts, your thinking faculties. So here's a practice for you if you'd like to engage this, if you'd like to take this mission on. When you go outside, when you are taking a break, when you're taking a walk, and you find that your head's going with you, or it's not going with you, your head's over here and your body's here, and you're thinking, and you're not even taking your walk. You're in a whole other space that's not in this space, in the present. And you want to take a break. You first, number one, say to your thinking mind, listen, go sit on the bench, okay? I'll get back to you later. Just hang out on the bench. I know I'm not going anywhere. You're not going anywhere. I know you're there. And we will talk later. Thank you. So tell your thinking mind, even your overly worried mind, whatever it is, to go sit on the bench, take a break for 10 minutes, 5 minutes, 10 minutes. It'll be there when you get back. And when you go out into the world, observe the colors. Notice color. Notice the color of the sky, the trees, the pavement, the car, the lights on the car, the color of the person who's walking towards you. What's the color is their shirt? Just notice the color. Notice the colors of the day. The flora, the trees, the flowers, the houses, the signs. Just notice color. Observe. And you will find that you start to relax. You become more present. The thinking mind is on the bench and it's doing fine. You don't need to attend to all the things that are bothering you. And what happens is you start to rest. You come into this great sense of peace and rest in your life. And the awarenesses you need to have, the mysteries to be embraced, the solutions that you want to find, the answers start to come to you in a different way. It's a very powerful practice to just observe. And if you're a journaler like myself, you can write. Take a moment and just observe your environment, or observe your own body and breath and sound without having to do anything about it. No interpretation, just observation. It's a way to find rest. So if you'd like to know about the next video, subscribe, ring the bell. I'd love to have you along for this ride. And Gordy now has a word for you as well.
Check out Elizabeth's course on how to rest. It's a wonderful course. It's what taught me to slow down and take a bath in the middle of the day. And her 4 steps are just seamless. Relax, exhale, surrender, trust. I did, and I'm feeling good because of it. The course features beautiful video and poetry and stories and practices. You will love it. See you next time.
Thank you for that, Gordy. How to rest with Gordy and me. Come and be our number 3 in rest.